I'm Barry Simmons Sr., President of Project Discovery of Virginia's Board of Directors. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Project Discovery, a statewide program having produced over 8,000 graduates over its years, serving 122 schools and 51 school districts across Virginia. Again, we help keep students in high school, graduate from high school, and then continue on to post-high school educational opportunities, such as a traditional four-year college, community college, or a trade school. Project Discovery students graduate from high school at a higher rate than their same school peers. They go on to post-high school educational opportunities at a higher rate than their peers. They stay in school, persist better in college and universities at a higher rate than their peers, and they graduate with an educational credential at a higher rate than their peers. Now let's hear from some of our students and some educational administrators that are aware of and appreciate the Project Discovery program.
My name is Fernisha Claiborne. I am a proud alumni of Project Discovery, TAP's Project Discovery pre-college program. I am currently working for the Roanoke Police Department as a crime analyst. And in that position, I do lots of things, but mainly I look at the statistics, crime stats throughout the city. I identify crime patterns and trends and series that go on, and do some forecasting and also some predictions. I work very closely with patrol and give recommendations for resource allocations and where manpower should be throughout the city to have the greatest effect to keep our citizens safe. I'm an alumni of Project Discovery. I graduated from the University of Virginia with a 3.5 GPA, and thanks to Project Discovery, I was actually able to get a full academic scholarship to the University of Virginia. After I finished at the University of Virginia, I went on to Radford University, where I graduated with a 4.0 GPA with a master's in criminal justice. I can't say enough about how wonderful this program is and how much this program has helped me, not only academically and going to college, but also to jump into professional careers and gain experience and to have a positive impact on the professional world.
Being employed at Honecker High School, I'm trying to make an impact on students who may feel the same way that I did when I was a freshman. Some of my classmates started talking about a program called Project Discovery. I didn't know what it was, but they invited me to a workshop one afternoon, so I attended and gathered some information, and it really sparked an interest. So I went home and I talked to my family about it, and I filled out the paperwork, and thankfully, I was accepted into the program. It was a wonderful, wonderful program. I was primarily accepted because I was a first-generation college student. My father is a full-time pastor, and my mother has always been a homemaker, and neither of them had ever been to college, nor had any of my aunts or uncles or grandparents. No, we didn't know anything about college. We didn't even know that college was possible. I graduated with a bachelor's degree and then a master's degree and have been employed at Honecker High School for 7 years. But not only did Project Discovery spark something within me, but it was really a pathway for my entire family. While I was at Southwest, my grandmother became interested in college as well as my mother. So we had 3 generations in college together. My mother and grandmother graduated from Southwest on the same night.
My name is Angela Crawford from Amherst, Virginia. Project Discovery, it really helped me figure out what career path is best for me to figure out the strategies and whatnot that I need to have to be able to achieve my career goals. Miss Jacqueline Jones, she was my mentor and still is my mentor in regards to Project Discovery. She's the type of person that is very serious with her words, and she's very honest. And so learning from her and listening to her, I definitely was able to understand the hardships and how hard it is to be successful in society. Therefore, I need to work hard to be able to achieve my goals. Project Discovery gave me the confidence to be able to go to school and to finish school regardless of what type of background or what type of town I've come from. Now I am a pharmaceutical representative for ECL Pharmaceuticals. So primary medications to family physicians and primary care physicians to help those people and to increase the quality of lives for those people in need.
I think the most important thing that Project Discovery does for students at Dominion High School and across the Commonwealth is help them realize that it is possible, and it creates hope that there's a future beyond high school in pursuing higher education. A lot of times the students who are attracted to participate in Project Discovery have not been blessed with role models in their life of people who've been able to go on to college and be successful at that level. And Project Discovery just creates the opportunity for those students to believe that it's possible and then to act upon those dreams.
When she was 16 years old, Tamara Skinner enrolled in the Office of Human Affairs Project Discovery program.
You have the opportunity to go to visit college campuses. You have the opportunity to meet with administrators, find a little bit more about different majors. What forms do I need to fill out? What deadlines do I need to make? And also what potential grants and programs in terms of scholarship funding is out there. That's an important piece.
With the help of Project Discovery, Tamara went on to earn a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, and now works as a business systems analyst.
I knew I wanted to go to college. The question was how to get there, and Project Discovery was very instrumental. It impacted me in a good way in terms of kind of giving me direction, kind of that map of how to get to where you want to go. And I do know a few folks from my group that were kind of on the fence and they ended up going, and I think that might be attributed to the program.
My name is Dr. Brandy Nicole Rutledge. I am a senior biostatistician. I started with Project Discovery around 1996, and during my participation in the program, we traveled to many different colleges. We learned about how to fill out college applications, how to fill out job applications, and it was on one of those trips that we went to Norfolk State University. And while I was there for their college day, I found out about a 4-year scholarship called the DeZorts National Institute for Mathematics and Applied Sciences. And I was able to finally receive that scholarship, which actually paid for all 4 years of my undergraduate education. My major was applied mathematics. From there, I went on to graduate school at Virginia Commonwealth University, majoring in biostatistics. I entered their PhD program, which was for 5 years, and it was during that time, at the end of my freshman year, that I learned about the Bill and Melinda Gates scholarship program, the Gates Millennium Scholarship. And I got that scholarship, and that funded all tuition fees, room and board for my PhD. I received my PhD in 2004 in biostatistics. It's all about access and information, and I learned what I needed to learn when I was on one of those trips, and I didn't know that that was going to be the doorway to everything else.
Project Discovery works very, very effectively with urban students who really have no family oftentimes to help them plan and prepare for what they're going to face in college. As a matter of fact, many of those students feel disenfranchised and they believe that college is not an option for them. And we do know that if we broker hope for a fruitful future, that our students will do better while they're in K-12 education, and that is precisely what Project Discovery does. But what Project Discovery does that we can't do are things like college tours. It is absolutely wonderful to see a student who's been to a college, who would never have had the opportunity to take that trip, come back to Roanoke and say, I know what I'm going to do. All the funding for Project Discovery needs to be restored, and that we need to get behind a program that is working.